All right. We are doing a commentary review over the latest Walking Dead episode. Some big revelations in this episode happened, obviously, and we're here to discuss them.
This is Levi.
I'm Levi Hilliard. This is Kevin Logan.
I'm
and
Kevin.
This is Ashton.
Ashton.
Wow.
So yeah, big things happen. First off, anyone's read the Walking Dead comics, and some of y'all haven't, so spoiler
They
alert.
have, and I have not.
Spoiler alert. coming
We
up.
all knew Eugene was full of shit, but the question in the show was how would we get that reveal? Because, as we know, big things in the show, like a big reveal is Shane died, but he died like issue 2 in the comic books, and the guy lasted until season 2
More than that,
in the show.
would it
So
really
they're not
take
exactly going to do everything in the comics.
Would it take a
But we all knew
fucking
Eugene.
episode?
Huh?
Would it take a full fucking episode to fucking explain this?
What do you mean?
I mean, apparently so.
Okay, let's go one at a time, and each of us break down the episode in our own.
Sounds
way.
good.
And then we will all together debate or discuss key pivotal moments within the episode that we agree or disagree with. And so, Ashton, let's lead it off with you, and then we'll just go down the line.
Well, first, I obviously think that this episode took way too long. To say that Eugene is a liar would not take a full episode.
Well, it didn't. Okay.
Yeah, it did. It did.
No, it didn't.
See,
We flash back to Abraham's backstory too,
We do.
which was important.
I mean, it was gold.
It was more about Abraham than it was about Eugene.
Yeah, they could have made an entire episode about Abraham.
It was.
And about Eugene.
It
but
was
they-
about Abraham.
they
Eugene
tried-
was just the catalyst for Abraham to snap back to that element. Remember, at the end of the episode, he's on his knees crying, looking up to heaven. Before Eugene met him, he was on his knees crying in the town. And he's about to blow his brains out.
Don't get me wrong. I was kind of drunk whenever I watched it, but it took way too long to
I hear you.
unravel. I knew it was coming because you fuckers. You were like, oh, he's not a real fucking scientist. I'm like, oh, great, thanks. I'm just
No, we were theorizing because the show could have changed that. The
Well,
show could have
I was
said,
just
"Fuck
waiting-
it, what if he is?"
I
Yeah,
was
he was
waiting for that
Yeah.
to just happen the whole episode, and it finally did.
You knew it was coming.
So
you knew it was coming.
Second of all, though, him putting glass in the fuel tank and telling this, he's fucking retarded.
I agree, but go on.
Just go on. Just take it from there.
Take it from there. Okay, I agree with your point.
How do you know that was gonna fucking work? Anyway, go on.
Anyway, yes.
That's true.
Yes, I agree with your point that the whole fucking light bulb glass in the fuel tank was fucking.
No, apparently he's a genius. It
stupid.
doesn't matter if he's a scientist.
Yeah. Apparently he thinks he's a genius, and his actual credentials don't mean shit like they do. In
He's
the
one of those
real
fuckers
world
in the
for the rest of
basement.
us. Anyway, and so this is where I disagree, going more in depth with the whole glass thing. I ask why. Why does he put the glass in the fuel tank? Why does he need to slow down the bus?
Well, probably because he doesn't want to, Rick
Because
to know
he didn't
that,
know, he wanted to know that he was full of shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Rick in particular.
there are other ways to avoid that, because then if they found out that you did the whole glass thing, that brings you into suspicion.
Well, how many people are going to
Everything-
take the engine apart and do a forensic investigation on what? When the truck goes bad in Zombieland, you ditch it and get another truck.
Well, I'm saying
You
like,
don't mourn the car
you know, like
that
with
broke down.
his blubbering confession to Maggie. What if she spilled that to someone else and they found out that way? Then everything about him is called into question. And so eventually they would have found out one way or another. And if he's really the smart...
Well, all I gotta do is get to
genius-
Washington, and that's the thing. Is the closer he said it, the closer to get to Washington, I knew that day was coming when I was going to have to perform.
Then why not just spill the beans in front of Rick? Because Rick...
Because he thought
Because
that if
he
you
would have
get
died. He would have got his ass kicked by 2.
and remember he tried to stay there because remember Abraham was like Eugene.
Let's
He's like,
go.
I don't want to go. Eugene, okay.
Yeah, because he...
For a minute he was like, I want to stay here. Why? Because he just saw this madman bludgeon the dude with the back end of a machine gun, didn't fire a single shot, tore him to 15 pieces.
Somebody's got.
He's like, this madman, when he realizes I'm lying to him, he's gonna kill me.
Yeah, and the thing is, he knew Rick. He knew Rick that even through all the Terminus stuff, even through the
Rick
governor,
wouldn't kill
that Rick would
Here's my
still keep
question.
him around.
Here's my
because
question,
up
though.
until that, well, here, let me finish this thought. Because
Okay.
up until that point, Eugene, he hadn't done any harm. He had just been kind of there. He hadn't hurt anyone.
Right.
He hadn't screwed anyone over. But as soon as he puts the glass in the fuel tank, he's screwing people over.
Half the
And
group.
Rick's not around to be devil's advocate. He's only got fucking Abraham with him.
Yeah, but he had okay, the thing is, dude, the
But
power of women.
He didn't have
Women
faith in
guilted
Maggie.
him.
He
What?
didn't have faith in Maggie at that time. He was just thinking he was being a dumbass. He didn't know Maggie would step in on his behalf. He did not account for that. He should have accounted for saying, okay, Rick is this guy who is...
What are you talking about? Wait, what are you talking about?
I'm
What
talking-
part? Last night, the other episode, the one we just watched?
Yes!
Rick wasn't there. What are you talking
I'm
about? An alternate universe?
No, I'm talking about bringing in like what you said about
Beth's episode sucked too.
how
Sam.
how Eugene,
Bethy.
oh fuck Bethy. Anyway,
Well, that's if. Well, let's. What did happen?
Went
Rick
from
wasn't
Beth to
there.
Beth.
Let's talk about. Tell us
Yeah.
about what you think about what did happen.
what did happen, I think after seeing, I think the thing that really caused his breakdown and his confession and his blubbering bullshit and eventually getting the shit kicked out of him by Abraham was not witnessing the sex. It was not the power of Maggie. It was whenever they crashed off the bus and the walkers were there, and he actually was right there
No, Kevin.
holding a walker whenever Maggie stabbed him in the face.
No, Kevin, go on. How many times did you watch it? Just because he fucking...
Oh yeah. I had to stay up. I watched it 3 times. I sat through Comic Book Man. I sat through some of the
God
bullshit.
forbid.
I don't remember what other
Fucking
show I watched.
Kevin.
Oh, I'm sorry, The Talking Dead. Sat through Talking Dead, then sat through Comic Man just to watch it 2 more times, just to see, just to watch Eugene. That wham, and bam, and just watch him like gravity take its effect and only his mullet shift.
With the wind.
Just with the wind. Just the wind coming up from where his face met the pavement. And it was just glorious to watch that happen. Because I was like, you know what? I've seen a lot of fucking pratfalls of movies. I've seen a lot of fuckers kiss pavement. And it's always been a sort of like, blah, or it's always a, blah, and it's a roll, it's some stunt, or it's a dummy. And this may very well have been a dummy, but it was the best.
It's so realistic.
Wow! It was fucking brilliant. All right, my thoughts about the episode. I liked it. Number 1, no Beth. No Beth.
No
Beth. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't. Who? People have to tell me who she is for me to even remember
Well, apparently
who
now,
she is.
Apparently now she's Bethy.
Bethy. Yeah, whatever. Fucking yeah. Whatever.
Oh.
Okay.
Hold on, wait,
Well,
wait.
here, I gotta ask you this question
Well, carry
that
on.
will tie
Let me
in.
finish my thing real quick. Okay, 8:43. So.
Do it, man. You got a minute.
So, okay, first off, yes, I loved Abraham's backstory. I loved how it was kind of glossy and it was like just very like unhinged but sad. I like how that was shot. I like how it worked into what we were discussing. I'm really glad I heard that Eugene put glass in the tank or whatever the fuck it is. I'm really glad I heard that because for the first 5 minutes episode, it was just like, oh shit, there's a car. Whoa, what? Ah, bam! And I was like, Abraham, you fucked up. How the fuck did you fuck up so bad?
You're a
How'd
trained
you flip over
soldier.
that? Like, are you serious that like you can drive the tank or the army, the C4 transport? You can drag that through fucking Texas, but you get
Yeah, Herschel could have drove better than that.
you get the bus and you just flip it over after like Rosita, like you almost love for my woman. Mullets. And just fucking wreck the whole day. I'm like, obviously you don't want to get to Washington that quickly. Well, anyway, so I'm glad that Eugene did something to sabotage it because that made Abraham look better. I love Abraham. I love him.
No, it did.
Like I said, was not expecting the reveal to be so soon. I was really expecting us to get somewhere where
A little bit further
his
down the road, yeah.
No, not even that. I expect us to get somewhere where his expertise, based on what he said, like he would keep compiling story upon story until finally they got to a situation. I thought the hospital would be a prime example. And eventually he gets there and it's like, hey, you mean, oh wait, Eugene knows about this shit. He knows all about viruses. Eugene, get over here, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, do it. You gotta help him. You gotta save him. You're the closest thing we got to a medical doctor since we lost Herschel.
You know how to fight the illness.
And they'd be like, listen guys, I'm actually kind of full of shit. I was waiting I was waiting for that, and like Rick be like, and like Abraham's like, are you telling me? I was like, no, we don't have any time for that, and all that fucking, the usual Walking Dead drama.
Yeah.
But I was separate. I was like, oh man, I mean, Eugene's not gonna confess on the road now. He'll die. But so he did it. But I saw how they did it. I liked how they did it. He's first off watching this dude get loving from this hot honey. I mean, it's voyeuristic, but he's dealing with it, and so he's getting his rocks off. Right, and one girl shows up and is like, "Are you kind of creeping?" He's like, "It's mutually exclusive. It's flammable. As long as I don't go over there and start touching them, everything's gonna be fine."
It's a victimless
Well,
crime.
they know he's watching too, and tell me that's not a little bit creepy. They're like, yeah, let's just.
But they're badasses. They're like, "Yeah, watch us fuck. We protect you. We're gonna fuck in front of you." Like, I mean,
we're turned on by the idea.
Yeah, they're like, watch us fuck, watch us kill, watch us be badasses.
Well, it's a mother-father complex, and it's weird as fuck.
No, because wait, did your mother father say, "Yeah, son, watch us"? You're right in front of you.
You're gonna learn
taking
today.
care of his ass. He might as well.
Yeah, but they're taking care of him the way you take care of the Jewel of the Nile, you know.
But they fuck in front of it.
They also fucked in front of the Jewel of the Nile, didn't they? That doesn't matter. Anyway, so my point being, so we got to that. We got to the punch. I'm glad that happened. I really liked the whole. I just like the dynamic between his story. I'm sorry, I don't think it was a Eugene episode. It was obviously from the way it was edited. It was an Abraham episode, and it's about.
It should have been a solely Abraham episode, and they should have.
No, because the fact that his confession ends his reason for not blowing his brains out.
That's true.
Says a hell of a lot about. It leaves Abraham open for interpretation. Like, where the fuck is this guy gonna go now? His reason for even not killing himself, which AKA translate to reason for living currently, has been the guy who just confessed, it's all bullshit. I'm just a fucking doofus. I'm a goddamn high school janitor. I mean, he didn't say that. But
he didn't
say that, but I like to. I don't even want to think about it. In the comics, he's a high school science teacher. I don't want to think about it that way. I want to think he's the janitor. I really want to think he's the janitor. I hope he's the janitor. I really hope. So that's going to be that. And I imagine now with everything on its ass, with Abraham like on the ground crying and flipping out, I'm pretty sure that Glenn and Maggie are going to be like, all right, let's get Eugene back on his feet and we're going back to the church. On the way back, they're going to bump into Michonne and Rick, and everyone's like, we're heading over to Atlanta. They got Bethy at this hospital. This guy, Noah, that Daryl's been dragging around through the bushes, he's going to show us where we're going to get her. Carol's still there. She's either, now here's my thing, is Carol faking it, or did she get hit by a car and taken by the officers?
We got like 40 seconds. My closing note is...
I'm sorry, man.
Closing notes.
That's me. Get me talking.
My closing note is... How long will Eugene last now?
I don't know, man. I hope he lasts longer than I hope he lasts longer than Gabriel. Because Father Gabriel needs to get, like, sodomized.
I agree.
But neighbor, what's his name? I don't know what his fucking name
All right, my closing thoughts
Oh,
are.
that's good.
I like the episode. I did like the episode. I don't think Eugene. I think Eugene, just because of the way that they've done his character and the way that they built him up and throughout the series, and especially through this particular episode, I think that we'll see an evolution in him, or
God damn it, the new Tyrese.
or he will fall the fuck apart and
It's like Tyrese.
die. No, Tyrese, he's
Well,
he's
he
still
fell
there.
the fuck apart.
Let's throw it to 20 minutes, guys. Let's do some death predictions on what's going to happen. Fucking Tyrese, because I want to talk about Tyrese. That motherfucker, all I see in him is liability anymore.
Okay,
Because that dumb fuck lived, lied to Carol.
Yeah, starting with you. We're gonna do we want to do 3 or 5 death predictions?
I'm gonna give it to you just
Fucking
straight.
3.
I'm gonna tell you.
One
No,
each, man.
I'm gonna
One
tell you
each.
for the.
One
I'm gonna tell you for the rest of the season. No. We go with what our predictions for the rest of the season.
Oh, hell.
All right, before season.
That's 20 minutes.
Before half season over, Bethy's gonna die. She's either gonna die semi-heroically, or they're gonna try to rescue her and discover her as a zombie, and she's either
Yeah,
eating
she's
Dawn
gonna
or the
die.
doctor.
All right, that's one.
Yeah, that's
We
one. The
can
other
all
one,
agree.
Glenn.
We can all agree.
Glenn is gonna die.
Yeah,
they're gonna get to fucking Alexandria. They're gonna meet the saviors or whoever's gonna stand in for those fuckheads.
See, here's the thing. I
and
don't think...
what's the guy's name? What's the evil dude that's showing up that everyone's waiting for?
I can't remember his name. Anyway,
He's gonna bash his. He's the one who bashed his head in the comics. He's gonna show him do something horrific.
yeah, and then,
But I'm sure that Maggie is going to confess that she's
Talk
pregnant.
about the fucker with the mask.
no, that's later. But anyway,
I need a bottle of water.
yes.
Continue.
Okay, my death prediction. I'm going with Kevin that
Those are my
Ty-
two for the season.
Yeah.
The two big characters.
yeah, that for the season, my one is Tyrese. I think he
I can
did.
see that now. I can't.
I think he is the way he did with
Well,
Bob
and you
and the
see-
way he handled Bob and was so
Where's your
reluctant.
bottle of water, man?
I
Get
don't. I have a gallon.
Get a
You gotta
glass.
pour one.
But anyway,
Old fashioned. See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing that Walking Dead does is they build a character up and then they kill the fucker off. And how many characters they're building up this season? Definitely Bethy.
well, no, I don't think they.
Definitely Tyrese.
I don't
and
think they
definitely-
just kill him off. I
Eugene.
think what they
Well,
do.
Tyrese has been built though. He's been kind of established. He's
Well,
built.
and you say,
we or should we not?
but you're for killing Glenn, and Glenn has been. A
I'm not
staple.
for killing. I'm saying that they're going to
Well,
kill him. That's my prediction.
Your
I'm not saying I'm for it. I'm
See-
saying it's going to happen.
See, here's the thing, though. Glenn has been since episode 1, so I don't think. That
No,
they
it was
will.
since episode 2.
No, okay. Here's
Well,
the
they
thing.
heard his voice in episode 1.
Here's the thing. This is what I think they do. Talking about your point, I think they do build up characters, but I don't think they just kill them off. I think they, except for maybe with Herschel, they do some kind of breakdown. They do something, and I think this
What do you mean
is.
without her? They did one with Herschel. They did several. Herschel was one of the most well-developed characters in the entire show.
I'm not saying they don't develop them. I'm saying that because like Tyrese is an active, current example of what I'm talking about.
Okay.
They build up these characters, and then they slowly, instead of turning into a Rick, where they continue to evolve, they continue to become more adapted to this destructive landscape.
No, they just go to kind of downhill.
We got
Yeah, they-
60.
They basically, my point is they build these characters up, and then through the character's own psyche, their own choices, their own morals, they break
Death
them
predictions
down.
for the season. Go.
Tyrese
you.
is dying.
You got Tyrese? Who
I
else?
got Tyrese.
Who else?
That's
all?
That's all.
They said they're going to kill 2 main ones. Go.
Fucking Beth and probably Tyrese.
You think Tyrese is going to bite it?
I think Tyrese is gonna bite it hard, man.
Well, I think he's going to bite it, man. I don't think he's a big loss. I'm going for Glenn and Bethy. The two that have been with us since
What if Michonne?
at least season 2.
What if Michonne?
No, they ain't going to kill Michonne.
they can't kill
They're not
Michonne.
going. No, they can't. They're not
Both of you
going
guys
to.
say that she can't, but what?
No,
if
I didn't say can't. I said they won't. Yeah,
Yeah.
they got to give her another season. Make her run her course like a good doctor.
Yeah, they've got to begin some kind of breakdown with her. They've got to tear her character down to where she
They
starts.
kind of did.
They did, but they kind of like cut it off.
Well, they brought her back. She's the mother figure now for Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's a
and-
much better mother than Lori. Fuck Lori.
Fuck you, Lori. Okay, so that's your predictions.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
So that is
That's our thoughts on
the last episode, guys. If you think this is cool, then
donate to our channel.
subscribe and donate to our channel, and watch for our next
The
video.
more money we have, the more video animatics and graphs we'll be able to make, and the more cool it'll be.
Exactly. So help us. Pause for the cause.
Help us help you.
Exactly. Peace out.